Just like any flex fit class, if anything we do feels terrible, please don't do it. You don't have to like push yourself through anything that feels terrible for your own personal body, and pay attention to your injuries. We are going to be on our knees for a little bit, so if you need cushioning for your knees, grab some cushioning. We're going to be in our plank for a little bit, so there's always modifications for the plank. You can go down on your forearms if that feels terrible. You can also put your fists down like this. Let's see, what else? Oh, please do not injure yourself, and don't make any old injuries come up and be ornery. And I guess let me just see who's in here now. We have 7. There's going to be a total of 12 today. Let me see if I can remember. All right, let's get started. Boom, close, big. Excellent. All right, so like I said before, we've got our yoga mats, and I've got a yoga block. We're going to use the yoga block if you have one, but if you don't have one, don't worry about it. And I'll remind you to be active with your legs. So find your comfortable seated position. Relax your arms wherever you like. Sit up tall. Take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then start by nodding your head, lifting your chin up, and then dropping your chin into your chest. And just breathe normal. You can keep your jaw open or closed, whatever feels good to you. And then float your head back to center and rock your head ear to shoulder, allowing your head to fall heavy just for a moment. And as always, make sure that you're going directly to your side and you're not letting your head like fall to the front or the back. And then nice stretch on the side of your neck. And then flip the head back to center. Use your chin to draw a giant circle all the way around. Biggest circle, but slow. Breathe. And then reverse your circle. And then bring your head back to center and take a deep breath. And then bring your arms down by your side, flex your palms, spread your fingers, lift your shoulders, press your palms down into the floor. And breathe. Feel yourself lifted up out of your waist, growing tall. Alternate right and left. And then stopping here. Draw circles with your palms. Keep your arms straight. Breathe. Maybe you can spread your fingers a little bit wider and flex your fingers a little bit closer to your face. Reverse your circles. And then stopping here, flip your palms up. Inhale, float arms up. Exhale down. Keep going. Reaching your fingertips up to the ceiling, and then keeping the length in your spine. Exhale just floats the arms down. 2 more. Last one. And then float your arms back up by your ears. And then if your legs are crossed, uncross them and recross the other one on top. Excellent. And then we're going to shrug the shoulders up and relax. And just breathe. And notice if your rib cage is moving in and out. Try to keep your rib cage still. If you can, alternate this movement, right and left. Don't forget to breathe. And then stopping here, circle your wrists and slowly float your arms down. Breathe. Reverse your circles, float your arms back up to the sky. And then at the top, open and close your fists as fast as you can. Bring one arm up, one arm down, and then alternate to the side. Keep those fists opening and closing. Keep breathing. Keep sitting up tall. So many things. You can do it. Maybe fists go a little bit faster. Try to work, and then float your arms out to the side and give yourself a hug. Each time maybe you switch the arm that's on top, if you remember. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Yay! 2 more giant hugs. And then relax your arms down. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna come off of our seated position. So block if you've got it. Just set it aside. We will need it later if you've got it. And then come to your hands and knees position. Tabletop. So arms are placed right underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. And then tops of the toes are resting onto the floor. Legs are parallel behind you. Shift your weight forward and backward just a few times until you found your center. And then once you found your center, let's do our cat and cow. So drop your belly down, stretch your tailbone up, press your chest forward, lift your chin up to the sky. Inhale, open your chest even more, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, belly button pulls deep toward your spine, round it up. Push down into the floor, belly button the spine. And then inhale yourself back into your cow pose, very slowly, filling your chest up full of air. Exhale it out, making that rainbow shape with your body, pulling your chin into your chest, looking at your belly button. Let's do 2 more. Take it slowly, don't cheat your breaths, really fill yourself up full of air. After this last one, all the air is gone in your cat pose. Come back to your neutral spine. And take a resting breath in and out. So neutral spine does not mean like that. You're still active. All right, now we're going to twist right and left. So take a deep breath in. This time on your exhale, you're going to curve to make a C shape with your body, looking at your right foot. Inhale back to center, neutral. Exhale, C on the other side, left foot. And then keep breathing this way. Inhale. Exhale, you bend. Really experiencing that side crunch, expanding and contracting your side body as you breathe. Let's do one more time, right and left. Once all of the air is gone, come back to your neutral, bring your toes together, sink your hips down onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead onto the floor, child's pose for 2 deep breaths. Use an inhale to roll up your spine, so keep your chin into your chest, hips stand to the heels, slowly roll it up. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up to a kneeling position. And then make sure that your knees are underneath your hips and that you have parallel feet behind you. Tuck your toes under. And then if you're sitting your booty back like this, squeeze your butt, press your hips forward, pull your belly button deep toward your spine. You'll feel your hips stretching here. Clasp your fists together and circle your wrists. Don't ever stop squeezing your butts. Every exhale pulls your belly button even deeper toward your spine. Reverse your fists. Keep breathing. Excellent, and then shake out your hands. Place your hands onto the floor. Keep those toes tucked under. Walk your hands out a little bit further than before, so not underneath your shoulders anymore. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hips up into the sky, downward dog, and then start to lift and lower your heels one at a time, right and left.
And the whole time you're lifting and lowering your heels, push the floor away with your palms in your fingertips. Keep breathing. And then lift and lower both at the same time. Up and down. And try to keep your knees straight if you can. Keep pushing the floor away with your palms. All right, let's find a stillness in this downward dog. Reach your heels to the floor. Push the floor away with your arms. Just stretch your hips up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And then set your knees to the floor. Rest the tops of your toes onto the floor. Bring your toes together. Sink your hips onto your heels and relax in a child's pose for 2 deep breaths. All right, float yourself back to your hands and knees position. And again, take care that you are stacked underneath your joints. Parallel feet behind you, tops of the toes onto the floor. We're gonna do our circular cat and cow. So disco cat, we're gonna drop our belly down, tailbone goes up, chest presses through the arms in front, chin up to the sky, long neck, and then we make a giant circle. So bringing yourself toward the front, dropping your chin into your chest as you arch and round up through your cat pose, and then coming out the other side. So these are giant circles, and we're taking them slowly so we can breathe through them. Make sure your head and neck are involved. And make sure you're not going forward or backward. I tend to sit into my hips when I do this, so I have to constantly tell myself to stay a little bit more forward than I would like. Wherever you are, pause for a moment, and then send the circle the opposite direction. Inhaling in your cow pose. Exhaling in your cat pose. One more giant circle. Woo. Once all of the air is gone, come back to your neutral spine. Bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, and take your child's pose. Relax, let it all go for 2 deep breaths. All right, let's roll up through our spine. So hips stand to the heels, pull your chin into your chest, roll it up. All the way back up onto our knees. Again, taking care that our knees are underneath our hips. Parallel feet behind us. Let's tuck those toes back under. All right, here we go. Squeeze low butt. Press your hips forward. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Interlace your fingers, and let's make our wave, stretching it out, and just breathe. And while you make your wave, I'll tell you what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do some plank holds. So plank holds are really, really good because they work your core like no other. And they also build stability, you know, in all the rest of your joints and stuff. So they're a really good exercise. Let's reverse our wave. So the first one we're gonna do just a regular hold for 60 seconds. If you feel tired, you can totally put your knees down. You can rest, you can come back to it, but just give it out your all. Let's shake it out. Tops of the toes rest onto the floor again. Our second 60 seconds, we're gonna do some arm, leg, leg, arm. If that seems intimidating to you, you can do a second set of just the same plank hold. Variations I'll go over. Remember, you can go hands down, forearms down, or your fists. So let me get this ready. You're on your hands and knees. Feel free to grab a sip of water. All right, so plank position, like I said, you can have your hands on the floor. You can have your knees if you feel like you need to. Don't even worry about it. Just squeeze your butt. Make sure that you have a plank position. You're not up like this. Also, okay, this, 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 this. So choose which way you're going in. We're gonna hold it for a minute. You're just gonna breathe. You're gonna feel your belly button pulling deep toward your spine, and I'll say all sorts of other things that you should be feeling as well, but don't forget to breathe. Here we go, assume your position. And go. Holding your plank. So in your plank, wherever your arms are, you make sure that they're underneath your shoulders. And then if you've got hypermobile joints like me, do not do one of those. You want to engage your biceps, keep your biceps strong, maybe a little bit soft in the elbows, and really push down into the floor with your palms and your fingertips at the same time. And then, like I said, belly button pulls deep toward your spine, squeeze your butt, engage your quad muscles to get your legs straight, and send energy out through your heels. And every exhale, try to feel yourself strong, pushing down into the floor. 15 more seconds. Just breathe. Remember, you can drop your knees down if you need to, but then just try to come back up and think about your strong core. If you laugh, it makes your core stronger. Ha 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 ha. We did it. What a nice noise. All right. Yeah. Take a child's pose. Sink your hips onto your heels. Relax, let it go. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, use an inhale, roll up through your spine. Take it slow. Keep your head down until the very last moment. And then you can either sit here or up like this, whatever feels comfy for you. Take your hands with your palms in toward you like you're reading a book, and then fold that book into you and roll it all the way around, energizing your fingers, giving yourself gentle pressure on the back of your palm just for a little bit. Nice massage. Breathe. Don't think about that second set. Reverse your circle. Excellent. Shake out your hands. All right, let's go for that second set. So we're gonna have 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. If that feels terrible for you, you don't have to do all of that. You can just stay in whatever position, that plank position that you like. And I'll try to pay attention to when we change. All right, so get into your position, wherever it is, here, here, you know, all of those things, and let's get going. First, we're gonna extend right arm out and hold and breathe. Keep pulling your belly button deeper towards your spine. Woo, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, right leg out. Breathe, pointed toe, flex foot, whatever it is, but don't keep it dead. Breathe. Woo. Imagine how strong your abs are gonna be. And left leg out, pointed or flexed, doesn't matter, but you have a strong core. Woo. Push the floor away. 3, 2, 1. Left arm out. Let's finish strong. This is the hardest one for me. Woo. Strong core. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Woo. We did it. All right, let's rest. Child's pose. Sink your hips onto your heels. Let it all go. 2 deep breaths. All right, roll up again through your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, that's enough planking for now. Let's move on. Now we're gonna find our seated position. So these next set of exercises, we're gonna work those deep inside hip muscles and low abs. You're gonna try to keep your back straight. So placing your legs onto the floor, or feet onto the floor, knees are bent, and legs are hip distance. You can totally keep your hands down like this, or out to the side, whatever you like. Move away from the wall. So I'm gonna rise up onto the toes, lifting the heels off the floor. If that feels terrible, you can totally leave the foot flat onto the floor. And we're just gonna lift right and left. So straightening the leg. And if you have your balance, you can do that. And breathe. Try not to do one of these. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathing normal. And then stop with both legs up. And then we're gonna open and close for 8, 7, you can totally have hands down. 6, 5, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, and then crisscross legs for 8, 7, 6, you can put your hands down if you need them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, good work. Have a rest. Take 2 deep breaths. And then bring your hands behind you with palms in, fingers out to the back. Bring your feet wide. And then one at a time, drop the knee toward the midline, right and left, and just breathe. Excellent. All right, now, if you've got a yoga block, you're gonna need it now. If you don't have a yoga block, just remember, you gotta keep your legs active. You don't want your legs to be like, bleh. Legs are active as if you do have a block in between your knees. So block in between your knees. So knees and feet should be hip distance, and your feet should be flat onto the floor with toes facing forward. Then clasp your fists together and hug them close to your body without rounding your shoulders. Keep your back straight, belly button to spine. Here we go, tilt or seat back. On your inhale, you're gonna twist to the right, and exhale back to center. Inhale left, exhale center. And that's all we're doing. Breathe, keep squeezing that block together. Relax shoulders, looking up at the ceiling. Look at ceiling. What's over here? Exhale, look at the ceiling. One more time, right and left. Remember that if you laugh, like you're totally using your abs more, so feel free to laugh at my ridiculousness. All right, that's the last one. Come back, whew. Relax, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna slowly roll down through our spine. So you're gonna feel each vertebrae being placed onto the floor from here all the way up, as if I'm like laying down a pearl necklace onto the floor, and that is your back. Try not to crash and bring your arms out like a zombie with your palms down. On an inhale, straighten your spine. On your exhale, curve your spine. Drop your chin into your chest and slowly roll down for 10, 9, relax shoulders, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way down to the floor. Bring your arms out like airplane wings. Bring your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hover and float your knees over to the right, but don't let them touch the floor. Shoulders stay on the floor. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. So really feel how your breath is powering this movement. Exhale. Keep going right and left at your own speed using your breath. And the creaky floor underneath me. It's going to be pretty funny for all the things we're doing next. Okay, next time you come back to center, you're going to stay there. All right, we're going to do a regular crunch. So bring your legs to tabletop position. And make sure that your feet aren't close together. You still want to bring that space between the same distance as that block. And if you have your imaginary block, you have your imaginary block. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Keep your elbows out. You are going to bring your chest to the sky, lifting your chin up on your exhale. So inhale, Exhale it up for 8. Inhale. Exhale. 6. 5. Keep your elbows out wide. 4. Keep squeezing your block. 3. 2. Woo! 1. And then knees to nose for 8. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse crunch. Head stays on the floor. And try to use your muscles more than momentum. 4 more. Low abs. Last one. Once that one's over, take that block out from in between your knees. Place one hand on either knee and stir your knees out and around and breathe. Reverse your circles. And then stop here. Keep your knees bent. Externally rotate the legs from the hips so your knees fall out to the sides. Soles of the feet come together, and then drop the whole thing down to the floor. All right, fingertips interlace again behind your head. Elbows stay out wide. Same thing, chest and chin lift up to the sky in a crunch. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale up for 8. 7. Relax your shoulders. 6. 5. 4. 3. Stay strong. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we're going to stay up. Bring your chin into your chest. Look at your belly button. Reach your fingertips toward your feet and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then stay in this crunch for 4. Relax your shoulders. 3. Chin into your chest. 2. Exhale higher. And then roll yourself down. Woo, all the way down and take a relax. 2 deep breaths. All right, it's time for us to squeeze some lemons. So bring your knees into your chest. Lift up your chin. Grab onto your legs. On an inhale, we're going to extend the legs and extend the arms up by the ears. And then exhale, bring it back. 7 more. 6. 5. Really squeeze that lemon. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Woo! Delicious lemonade for everyone. Relax your head down. Hold your knees close. You can rock your head right and left if that feels good for you. Let that go and breathe. Though I'm wearing a lemon shirt, which is perfect for lemon squeezers. All right, we're going to do a hollow body hold. So kind of like a lemon squeezer, but motionless. You are a still painting of a lemon now. So legs are here, chin is into your chest. Extend your arms by your ears, like glue them to your head. Fingertips reaching toward that back diagonal. Keep your belly button glued toward your spine. Extend your legs out to wherever they'll stay so that your body's not going like this. So belly button, spine back flat on the floor. Stay and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2. Woo! And then fold it in. Relax your head. Rock your body right and left. Don't think about second set. This creaky floor. All right, it's time. This is our last one. Let's do it all together. Stay strong. Bring your chin into your chest. Arms by the ears. Belly button to spine. Legs out. Stay for 8, 7, 6. Your mermaid tail's glued together. 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And then pull your knees into your chest. Relax your head down. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, let's do a little bit of a spinal twist. So keep your right knee bent. Let your left leg fall down flat. Take your left hand and place it across on the outside of that right knee. Right arm out to the side. And then take this right leg across to the left side of your body. Your hip can come off the floor, but leave your shoulders on the floor. Turn your head to the right. So maybe your ear's on the floor, and then maybe you turn it a little more. Take 2 deep breaths here, giving yourself gentle pressure with your hand, coaxing it closer to the floor as you breathe. And then roll yourself onto your back, pull both knees tight into your chest. In fact, if you can reach your elbows around them, grab them, center your legs very, very close. Flatten your back on the floor, flatten your shoulders onto the floor, compress. 2 deep breaths. All right, let's do our other side. Extend your right leg down, left leg stays bent. Right hand across on the outside of that left knee. Left arm out to a T with your palm down, and then take this left leg across to the right. Once you've reached your max, turn your head all the way to the left, and you take your 2 deep breaths. And think about your awesome, strong abs and how they not only look nice, but they also help in your everyday life, like taking the pressure off of your back when you stand, giving you nice, good posture. What else do? They stabilize you when you try to balance and walk. They're pretty helpful. All right, and then roll yourself onto your back. If you feel like just laying here, honor that. Give yourself a nice relaxation. Or if you're ready to come up, let's do one more sit-up. Bring your arms up by your ears. Flex your feet, straighten your legs. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your chin into your chest. Come all the way up. Excellent work. Well, I hope everyone's abs feel really energized. I hope your core feels really strong. I hope maybe you're breathing a little bit better after maybe what you had all weekend doing. Maybe you went outside and you had a good time. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for working out with me today.